So the players are just not up to par, and I think a major overhaul needs to happen at United. They need to get in fresh people.
Like
They need to
sell
just
everyone.
they
They
need to
need to
sell
sell
most
like, I
players.
would say like 10 players minimum. 10.
They need to sell most of the players,
Yeah.
including Mason Mount. You cannot expect magic to happen in just 10 games. I think this is just a very bad start. I will judge Amorim like next season. I'll charge it for him, give him this season. Like he's coming in
So are
at a
you
very
writing
bad
this
time.
season off?
I'm writing the season off for Manchester United. I just see them surviving. I see them finishing like 10th, 9th, 8th at the end of the season. Maybe no Europe. That's why I said it. Let's just call it what it is. Manchester United players are trash.
That's
Simple.
So
They are
are
just
you
trash.
saying Rashford is not even there? Before everybody was always blaming Rashford, but I'm happy he's not
Rashford has been out of the school. He has been out of the school like 4 times, 4 games, right? Up to 4 games, they've
Have they
left him
won
out of the
anyone?
school, right? So our next point, the next talking point, what's the next talking point for us? The next talking point, we actually come to Manchester United.
Yeah.
Manchester United, they sacked Ten Hag, they brought in Ruben Amorim, expecting obviously they had like that new manager bounce, but expecting to get more wins than they were getting before.
Yeah.
But so far, it seems like it might not even be the managers that is the problem. It might just be the players are just absolute trash.
You think
The
so?
players are just trash. Yeah, it's like my
Bruno
Manchester United
Fernandez.
players are just trash.
Bruno Fernandez had a red card in the last game.
I think let's call it spade a spade.
Yeah.
Let's stop beating around the bush. We see it is clearer than clearer than anything. Is
Mm.
right in front of us. The
Yeah.
players are simply not good. It's simple,
So the case,
right?
the question now is,
We should ask is, I know even both of us have this fault, right? We kept on blaming Ten Hag. Was it
I
really a
did.
Ten Hag issue?
I did. I was the number
I also,
one.
yeah, I also,
I,
I defended Ten Hag sometimes, in the
mm-hmm,
sense that I felt like Ten Hag was kind of like a hustler,
mm-hmm,
like in the sense that he knew how to get like he wants to fight to
mm-hmm.
get those wins. That's the kind of Ruben Amorim. I don't like. Do you okay? I think the first question for me now is it too early to judge Ruben Amorim? Do you think it's too early?
I feel like it's too early. It's too early to judge. I
He's had
mean,
10
you
games.
you bring a coach. How many games into the season you bring him
Remember,
in,
you remember he has 10 games. He's had like 10 games. Ole
played
Gunnar
already.
Solskjaer in 10, yes, won his first 10 games. He won 9 out
Yeah,
of 10.
but this is a Ten Hag team, right? This is a Ten Hag team. You bring a coach and hand the coach over like the already bad team from a previous coach. You cannot
Yeah.
expect magic to happen in just 10 games. I think this is just a very bad start. I will judge Amorim like next season. I'll charge it for him, give him this season. Like he's coming in
so are
at a
you
very bad
writing this
time.
season off?
I'm writing the season off for Manchester United. I just see them surviving. I see them finishing like 10th, 9th, 8th at the end of the season. Maybe no Europe, or maybe they might get some European spots. But
Mm.
at the end of the day, like you can't really expect much from Amorim. I think let's just call it what it is. Next season, let him go into the transfer market, or even in January, go into transfer market, change up to your players, fix up the tactics, have a preseason, and then come back and then let's see what you're talking about. Let's see how good you are.
Okay,
That's what I mean.
let's go back. So now,
Mm-hmm,
if you can put the slide on the this thing. So the thing now is, okay,
Ten Hag, his last 13 games, right? He
mm-hmm,
had a win ratio of 30%. Amorim has done 10. The same, he's had 40%, which is 4 wins, right? Ten
mm-hmm,
Hag only had 4 wins in 13. Now, if you now
mm-hmm,
check the next 3 games for Manchester United, they play
mm-hmm.
Newcastle, which I think they can't win.
Yeah,
Newcastle
fair.
has done 3 games now, straight wins. I don't think they
Mm-hmm,
can beat Newcastle. I don't think they can beat Liverpool,
mm-hmm,
except I'm delusional. And I don't think they can. Yes, you're laughing. I don't think they can beat Arsenal.
mm-hmm,
So at the end of the day, let's say worst case scenario, they lose all the games.
mm-hmm.
He and Ten Hag have the same win rate. Yes, 30.77. That's 4 wins in 13, right? Even if we
Mm-hmm.
make a case that he wins one out of the
Yeah.
remaining three, let's say he beats
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle, I don't think he'll beat Liverpool or Arsenal,
Fair.
right?
Fair.
Except Arteta just wants to give him that game and he's not serious. He fields in like the kids, right? No,
I don't.
I'm trying to project,
I don't even think that's going to happen. I don't even
and
think
he's
that's going to happen.
good because Arteta now is under serious pressure.
Serious pressure.
Arsenal fans are not they are not taking anything for granted. Like
Eh, that,
they are really on
that
his case. So
that's why I said it. I said it. Let's just call it what it is. L- Manchester United players are trash.
are trash.
Simple.
So
They are
are
just
you
trash.
saying
Like
Rashford is not even there? You know, before everybody was always blaming Rashford, but I'm happy he's not
Rashford
even
has been out of this. He has been out of the squad like 4 times, 4 games, right? Up to four
yes.
games, they've
Have they
left him
won
out of the squad.
anyone? They just won one.
But it's not by just Rashford being the problem. Like Rashford is not training well.
Yeah,
Your coach is like you're not training well. It means you're
yeah,
even useless to the team in the first place. Like there's
yeah,
nothing you're going to come and there's no impact you're going to make on the team if you
yeah.
can't even train well. So the players are just not up to par. And I think a major overhaul needs to happen at United. They need to get in fresh people.
Like
They need to
sell
just
everyone.
they
They
need to
need to
sell
sell
most
like I would
players.
say like 10 players minimum. 10.
They need to sell most of the players,
Yeah.
including Mason Mount.
Why? But Mason Mount has not had a chance to shine. Give the
let's
brother a
move.
chance. Give the
Let's move.
brother. So
Let's
okay,
switch gears.
we're concluding now that in spite of the manager change at Man U, no result
Mhm.
has changed, right? You are blaming the players.
100%. I'm blaming the players.
Okay.
100%. They're
What of
not
the
good enough.
culture at the club?
I
Because
mean,
you've had several managers, right?
hmm
And you've been buying several players, putting it in that
hmm
pot, and you're having the same results. These players came from different parts and different leagues,
hmm
right? Bruno Fernandez was excellent before he came to Man U, been carrying Man U on his back.
hmm
Suddenly that changed.
hmm
He felt like it was all about money and new contracts. You had Rashford that had 30 goals in a season. It
I think
felt
it
like it
seemed
was
like
about money and new contracts.
yeah, I think it seemed like Man U they need to have world class players.
Mm,
Like you look at my team, look at Liverpool or look at Man City or look at Chelsea. You can spot the players that you can start deeming as, or look at Arsenal, you can spot players that you can start deeming as, oh, this is a world class player.
the player.
This is a very good player. At Man U, like how many players can you look at Manchester United right now and be like, this is a very good player? What is it apart from Bruno Fernandes? Bruno Fernandes is an amazing player. He's an amazing midfielder. But apart from Bruno, like who comes to
Ugarte
your mind? Ugarte is okay. He's okay.
and
Ugarte is,
then
is okay. He's good.
this Martinez,
Which Martinez is that?
the small
Lisandro
Martinez. Yeah, he's
Lisandro
good.
Martinez.
Yeah,
He's good. But I'm
he
talking
can
about
make it.
okay.
Martinez can make it into any of the
But
top three teams.
But look at their attack, right? Look at
Attack is dead.
Ganacho,
Attack is
Ahmad,
trash.
Anthony,
Maybe Ahmad. You can
Rashford.
make a case for Ahmad from the bench for
But
most
they are
teams.
still Ahmad will not start in a team like Liverpool. Ahmad will not
No,
start in a
no,
team
from the
like
bench.
City,
Yes, from
Arsenal.
the
Ahmad
bench.
will not even start at Arsenal. It's like man, they truly don't have players. Like they really do not. I'm actually not even kidding. Like they do not have players, and they do not have the players to execute any coach's vision. So a major overhaul, major
Yeah,
overhaul.
yeah. So maybe they should just dump all of them in the bin and go for
Trash,
shopping.
trash.
Okay, let's move on.
Their transitions and how fast they play on that
Is
counter
in
is
fact
just really
the
amazing.
transitions.
Like the
They're
way
like
he has
yeah.
the way he has utilized Elanga and the way he has set up the team
Elanga
has
scored
been
their
very
last goal.
impressive. It's been very impressive. Like Nottingham Forest they are legit a team I'm scared to play. But at the point where we're like, maybe this might actually happen. They might actually finish above Manchester City if things don't turn around. When is Rodri going to be back? What is
Not
Pep's
coming
plan
back
to?
to say.
What's Pep's plan
Pep
exactly?
has a
What's
plan. He has
What's
no
Pep's
plan.
plan going into the January transfer window? Like,
Maybe he
what
has a
tactic
plan. You
change will he
don't know.
make?
Yeah.
So right
And
now,
yeah.
yeah, it's possible that Nottingham Forest to finish above City.